Hello there. It's Junie, and I know I haven't been on here in about 3 years, but I felt like giving y'all some awesome tarot readings again. I felt like this time around I'm going to be doing some collective style type messages because that's what I've been drawn to lately. I felt like recording a few today, and then I'm gonna try uploading them throughout the week and see how it goes. Because I want to kind of start doing this more often. This is really my passion, and I love delivering messages, and I really do want to give myself a refresher on like the tarot cards and stuff like that. I haven't been consistently reading over the past 3 years. A lot of stuff has happened personally in my life. But I feel like now that things have calmed down and I feel like in a much better state to be able to connect with myself and want to give back to the world, I'm much more in a better state to do that. So I would love to continue connecting with y'all and giving you these messages, so I'm just going to get right into it. I do have a few decks here. I want to kind of go through them and just kind of freestyle it again, get whatever messages come my way so I can deliver in the video. I do have a tarot deck, an oracle deck that is the Arcana of Astrology, and then I have an affirmation deck, which is this one right here that I got a few years ago. So I'm going to be using all three. And by the way, this astrology deck, well, I guess I'll put them down in the description if you want to get them. But I'm going to start with my Astro Dice. If you do not know me, my name is Junie. Right now I'm 23 years old, and I have a passion for astrology and tarot reading. I've always loved the planet since I was young, so I do have studied astrology and tarot for the past 5 years. Again, not consistently, but I do have to say that experience does allow you to reflect, look back at the astrology and the events that happen in your life, because astrology is always happening. It's just cycles of patterns that happen throughout the universe, and I think it's really beautiful if you study it, and it's up to you. It's your prerogative if you believe it or not, but I personally love to use it in my readings and my tarot readings and blend it with my intuition in order to deliver these accurate messages. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it, and I just hope that this message is awesome and with love. And like before I start, I do want to say that all messages I do deliver are with love and intended for your highest purpose, your highest value. This is not fortune telling. I'm not telling your future. I'm not laying your future out in stone. Okay, you get to create your own get to choose and create your own future, and I'm just empowering you to do that with the messages that I can relay. And if they're accurate, then awesome. If they're not, then you can just push them to the side, because they're not for everybody. But whatever's for you is for you, and you should let that empower you. Okay. So Spirit, what should we let the collective know for this first reading for this first video? So we got Capricorn and Neptune in the first house. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I position that right. Okay, yeah, that's definitely Capricorn and Neptune in the fourth house. My bad. I'm not sure if I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've done this. It's Capricorn and Neptune in the fourth house. So what this is giving is maybe emotionally lately you've been wanting to really regulate your emotions lately. You may have been feeling like you've been trying to find something that works for your emotions. Like, I feel like every day after work you just want to come home and you, like, spiritually you just want to take a fucking bath. Like, you want to take off all your clothes and you just want to get in this warm bath, whether or cool or warm water, whatever you prefer, and you just want to soak and just let all the drama, all the negativity, everything just wash away after you just came home. Fourth house is the home. It's your own personal home. So it could be your physical home. Yes, it is your physical, actual home that you go home to every day. But it's also your emotional home. It's your heart. Emotionally, how are you lately? Neptune is idealism, but it's also your spirituality. So right here, there's a message definitely saying that you have been trying to see through the fog and trying to find inspiration when it comes, trying to find something good. Find something good when it comes to your emotions, being able to settle, being able to feel like I can actually like breathe, you know? And Capricorn is about setting that system up for it to be able to happen good. But this is more long term. This is not more so short term. This is more long term. So right off the bat, I'm kind of getting like you just want to like not calm down your emotions because you realize that your emotions are very valuable, and you do realize that your peace deserves protection. I would say that sort of the energy that I'm picking up right now. Oh shoot, man, all my cards fell out and I just got the moon. So yeah, there's kind of these things that you feel like are like hidden that you can't really see or understand yet, that are kind of like just beneath the surface. That's kind of hard for you to get. But then we got justice here, and I think that's all kind of coming to a balance. You're kind of like trying to regulate that, but you are. I feel like also another message that is coming in is that if you feel like you have been wronged, if you feel like you're kind of off kilter and you feel like someone threw you off kilter or something happened this week that you really didn't deserve, trust that the universe is working behind your back. They're getting that shit taken care of. I definitely feel like the energy I'm feeling is like you're like just beneath the surface of water in a pool. You're like just behind a wall, and once you turn that corner, you're going to see something. It's not more so High Priestess, where it's like it's going to be something revolutionary or something that like you've been waiting to see, but it's like something that you're going to see that's going to be like, oh, now I can breathe. You know, it's just something that you're not seeing. And you're trying to like figure that out or trying to find a solution, trying to break that ground to where you can like see past and be like, oh, this is how it is. Like I can actually breathe and relax. I hope you can kind of get what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting for the collective so far, is that you're really just trying to find your own thing when it comes to being in your own head, being able to sleep peacefully at night. Like like you know those memes where it's like how I sleep at night, and it's just like someone like laying and they're like the most comfortable ever, and like they're like laying down like with their ass out and like they're like snoring, like they're so at peace. Like that's how you want to be, and you're gonna get that. The universe is saying you're gonna get that. There's just these things you have to feel out first. Your subconscious is letting you know. So definitely alone time is very important. I do have to another message I'm getting here is that alone time is very important, even if it's just 5 minutes out of your day. And if you have a significant other, whether it's your ride home on the way from work, if you take a Uber or a Lyft home, or if you drive home or walk home, take advantage of whatever alone time you can get to kind of use whatever thoughts come to you. Take it as it resonates, because that's sort of like an active meditation, you know, like walking or like doing the dishes. Like, you know, even if you just get that like little time alone to yourself where you're just not surrounded by like other people or other stimuli trying to tell you how you should feel or like affecting like how you should feel, take that space to really sit with yourself. And I feel like things are going to kind of even out, and maybe some things, whatever kind of bubbles up under the surface, just take it with a grain of salt. Like, don't see it as like it's trying to tell you something, but just kind of be like, maybe I'm thinking about this for a reason. Maybe this thought keeps coming up to my head for a reason, and maybe when I go home later, maybe when I take some time, or maybe later throughout the day, maybe I'll get that light bulb and I'll know what to do next. Pretty much. Maybe just a couple more cards, because I feel like that's pretty much the main message that you're getting here. Just want to take a couple more, because honestly, let's see what we get. Two of Cups and the Page of Cups. This is definitely about another person. You could be dealing with a relationship with someone else, but this is emotional. Definitely heavy on the water energy here. Your heart chakra needs not healing. Like I'm not saying your heart chakra is unbalanced. I'm saying watch it. Like place some protection over your heart chakra and what you allow into it and what you're giving to others as well. Page of Cups here. Definitely, it's not reversed. I'm getting no reversal energy here, but what I'm saying is take care of your emotions, girl. I feel like there is someone here who may be susceptible to emotional manipulation, or what do I see it like? I feel like there is the potential for someone here to play with your emotions when you don't have to let them do it, because Two of Cups is really like, what emotions do we share with each other? Like it's like a new connection, a new partnership. But I feel like this can be really empowering as well, because the Page of Cups is sort of that youthful, like bright energy. He has the cup here, and he has this like little water with a little fish in it, and he's like, oh, what can the fish do? Can the fish jump out of the water and go? And the fish is like happy, and like he's like, oh, haha. And the Two of Cups here, like it's these two people, and they're like sharing, you know, like their cups. They're like conversing. They're like, you know, they're chilling. It can be really like mutual good energy. But what I'm saying is with the cups here, with the emotions, with the moon, with this water, there's something that you're feeling here. You're getting like, someone here is like getting in their emotions, but there is so much. I'm not placing blame on you, but there is so much potential to be had out of this here. Like, I feel like whatever you feel is going to lead to whatever happens next, if that makes sense. Intuition wise, like in your life, in your job, like with your like real shit, like with your like chores and like your jobs and your kids and your stuff, because I feel like that could be where some of the stress is coming from. Because fourth house, it's very like, where do you go home? How do you sleep peacefully at night? Like, go home, like relax. Capricorn just wants you to set that up, but Neptune is so nebulous and so like watery that it's like all this emotion. But justice, things are gonna play out here, but it has to do with either one other person in particular or some other connection that you have. It could even be the relationship with yourself, or what do you do every day? Like, what commitments to activities are you doing every day? Do you like watch certain videos on YouTube every day? What about your Instagram feed, your TikTok feed? Like, are those getting into your head too much? Are you because that's the thing. It's like with Page of Cups here, it's like there's an opportunity. It's like Page is the youth, right? It's like the young boy, the young child. It's about like this pure energy when it comes to water, the cups, emotions, and it's about your relationships with others, including yourself. So it's about what potential can we see about creating emotional connection. Music just came to mind. Music makes me so happy. I love music. I'm passionate about music. If you watch my TikTok, I'm talking about like my CD collections and stuff like that. So music could be really important and influential for you to make you happy or just put you in a better mood so that you're able to be more conducive to actually like get shit done in life. Or even if you're not trying to get shit done, if you're just trying to live your life, maintain your peace, like, girl, you deserve that. So I'm not saying, it's not like, it's whatever, basically what you're receiving in your heart chakra, make sure that you're filtering it good. Ask your angels to put some protection on your heart chakra, babe, and like really just say like, hey, I'm only gonna deserve these emotions that I deserve. Like, don't get it twisted here. Like people are always gonna like twist shit up, but it doesn't have to affect you. So if people are in their own mess and their own drama and shit, and they're trying to like, you know, like sprinkle some of that on you, like, you don't have to take that. Or you could like, you don't have to entertain it, basically. So this could be either like a group of friends or like one other person, but all I'm getting here is that you need to protect your emotional peace when it comes to your home. When you go home every day, you need to make sure that you are comfortable, because you deserve that. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm getting so far. And it has to do with either one other person, one connection in particular, either with yourself or with a group of people or with one other person. It's about the emotions here, how they affect you. Don't let them run you. Like, you run them, basically. Like, your emotions are supposed to benefit you. They're not supposed to run your life, you know? They help you learn. That's why we're human. All right, and maybe get one... I mean, I pulled this deck out. Yep, there we go. We got Virgo. Okay. So yeah, I was thinking about like discernment. Virgo is a very like health oriented sign because it's like discerning about what it lets in and what it lets out. And I'm a Virgo rising, so trust me, like I'm very intuitive when it comes to like my digestive system. Like I'm very not the pickiest about what I eat, but I'm like, girl, when I need some water, like I need some water, like flush out your digestive system. It's basically giving that, but about the connections you have in your life. So you're basically like doing some reflecting and doing some reorganizing, like some spring cleaning, if you will, when it comes to sort of where you see yourself, where you stand when it comes to your emotions and how you let others affect your emotions. Because Virgo is very like, again, connected with your digestive system. So it's like it takes in whatever it takes in. It's going to keep whatever's healthy, what it needs, and it's going to let out whatever the fuck it needs to let out, because fuck that shit. So very discerning energy. And again, with that Capricorn, we got Capricorn and Virgo here. They're very both earth signs. So it's about like, and then we got that Neptune with all this nebulous and this watery energy with the moon and the two cups cards. So I think you're just trying to ground and stabilize your emotions and find something that works for you. And everybody's journey looks different. Everything's going to look different for everybody else. But I'm really seeing someone here like discernment. And really, again, like I'm getting this image of like the digestive system. Like it can take in whatever it takes in. And it's not judging you for what you eat. You can eat whatever you want to eat. But your digestive system is going to do its job by taking it what it needs. And it will let out what it needs to do at its own pace. Like if it eats something bad, it's going to get rid of it quickly. If it takes something good, it's going to make sure that it takes the time with the water and the vitamins to soak up all those vitamins and nutrition and let it to your benefit, you know? So kind of think about that when it comes to the people in your life. And again, like I said, your Instagram feed, your TikTok feed, what are you seeing every day? What do you interact with every day? How do you let those pull your heartstrings, your emotions? How can you start to use that to your benefit? All right, now I'm going to pull out some last little affirmation cards and see what we get to end the message. So Spirit, please, let's see what we can get. I am powerful. Okay, definitely I think we need a reminder of that, because, and I really hope this whole time that I've been saying this message, I know that I kind of go all over the place. I have a Gemini Mercury. I'm kind of here and there, everywhere, you know. I try my best to really say things concisely, but I think the overall message is that you are powerful. If there's anything I've learned these past 3 years that I've been away from the YouTube and that I want to start getting back here, is that you really are more powerful than you think. When God or the universe places something in front of you, it really isn't. That's the thing. It's like, it depends on how you look at it. Your power comes from how you look at things. So when an obstacle is placed in front of you, or when something is difficult in your life, or you're like, I have to go to work and I have to deal with this, then I have to go home and come with this, think about how you're thinking about that. Instead of thinking it in a certain perspective or a certain viewpoint, try to think about it from an altered one, but something that is still authentic to you. Worded differently, something that still is meaningful to you. That's your heart chakra, your solar plexus too. When hurtful words or when things come from emotions, outside stimulation, when that hits you, it enters your field, you need to take that, and that's where your power comes from. You take it and you're able to say, hey, I don't agree with this, or this hurt me. You're able to understand that and realize it, and you're able to push that back out into the world with beauty, with love, and with energy. So it's sort of like, if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say it back. Well, it's like, yeah, if I'm getting all this hurt and all this hate in the world, if I'm being triggered by all this stuff, I'm powerful because I know that, yeah, this shit sucks and this shit hurts, but I'm going to give the world love. I'm going to protect my own peace, and I'm going to say, hey, I think the biggest flex is showing your haters and your enemies that you are peaceful, that you're not going to let a damn thing bother you. You're going to sit in your own damn house and apartment, and you're going to eat your food, drink your wine, drink your water, whatever it is that pleases you, and just enjoy yourself. And because you are powerful and you deserve it. You deserve it. You are powerful, and that's where your power comes from within. Getting heavy heart chakra energy, solar plexus, but also third eye, like whatever's coming into your feed. Like I'm getting like your Instagram feed, your TikTok feed, whoever you talk to at work, at school, whenever it enters your solar plexus and your heart chakra, if you feel anything fearful, try to translate that and be like, okay, how can I empower myself? You know, basically that's the message I'm getting here, is because we're all like sort of antennas. We're all spiritual machines. We're always getting shit thrown at us. But whenever we're in those powerful moments, just think back to those times when you were powerful. If you don't feel powerful now, then just remember those times when you were and be like, I got this. Because that's the message I'm getting here, is that you're getting a lot of water, a lot of flow, a lot of emotions, and it could have been affecting your life, but you want to find peace now. You want to find a place where you can just feel secure, feel relaxed, just sit down. And I think that's the way to do it. But also, another reminder, it's like, I am powerful. And then this Justice card, like that just fell out. I wasn't even really shuffling, but this just fell out because this just really reminded me that I think there's someone here who feels like they might have been wronged in a situation, or they might have been unfairly treated and their emotions are getting to them, and you're like, what the frick? Like, trust that the universe is working in your favor, and that justice will be served. It will be laid out, and that the scales will balance out again. Like I said, if you feel like you aren't powerful, trust me, you are. You are, you always have been. Even in those moments when you felt like you weren't, trust me, it was always there. You just have to access it, and no one is ever judging you for having difficulty to that access or not being the best at practicing it or utilizing it yet. Like, trust me, babe. Virgo and the Capricorn energy, that's Earth. That's long-term shit, babe. Like, you're gonna learn this over the course of your life. But yeah, thank you for sitting with this message. I hope it resonates with you. I hope it was positive and that I was able to uplift you. I'm trying to cap these at like 20 minutes. Not truly trying to make these too long. I'm gonna film a couple more and upload these throughout the week, so we'll see how that goes. And but I'm sending you all peace, love, light, and just nothing but abundant energy. And I just hope you all know that you got this, man. You are powerful. The power's within you, and that you cannot ever let anyone take away your light. That's up to you, babe. If you got that light, you have every right to let it shine. And like I said, people can throw you bullshit, but you always have the power. Even those times when you felt like you didn't, like I said, you still had it. You're powerful, babe. So I hope you know that. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.